Over the last several years, we have seen a ridiculous, insane increase in the amount of biological men who identify as women to compete in female athletics. And it's led to, quite frankly, the beginning of the end for women's sports, the destruction of women's sports in general. When you look at cycling, when you look at swimming, when you look at powerlifting, you have these people who are men, born as men, biologically men, who now use different pronouns and identify as a woman, coming in and completely dominating. And one person said, you know what, this is a little too much. One man is standing up for women and pretending to be a woman, at least for a few hours, in order to destroy a transgender woman. Report: male powerlifting coach breaks women's record to protest trans inclusion policy. Now, we've seen a couple things like this. Shout out to Zuby over in the UK who did this years ago. But you have a weightlifting coach for Canada who said, you know what? I do not appreciate this person pretending. This disgusting degenerate who's pretending to be a woman breaking the weightlifting record. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to pretend to be a woman for an hour so I can go and do this, shatter that record while you watch. Look at this shit. Avi Silverberg, head coach for Team Canada Powerlifting, self-identified as a woman and broke the provincial record in Alberta, Canada for women's bench press in the heaviest weight class to protest the growing penetration of men competing in women's sports via transgender policies. Redux, a media outlet describing itself as providing feminist news and opinion, reported on Tuesday. Avi Silverberg, a powerlifting coach who's worked for Team Canada, self-identified as a woman to participate in the women's category. Silverberg was attempting to highlight the unfair advantage that males have when competing in women's athletics. In participating in the Saturday event, Silverberg unofficially broke the Alberta women's bench press record for the 84-plus kilogram category. The CPU announced a gender self-identification policy earlier this year, explicitly allowing any males to participate in women competition on the basis of gender only. And you could see, you know, a man who is self-identifying as a woman, the powerlifting coach, sit down and just smash the record while the current record holder, a trans woman, sits there and watches. So fucking hilarious. The previous record holder for the bench press was Ann Andres, a man described as a trans-identified male. Andres was in the front row and witnessed Silverberg's demonstration at the Heroes Classic powerlifting meet. The bench press competition was held on the section of CPU. In February, they began allowing men describing themselves as women to compete. And there's an image of the record holder right here. You know, if they're going to make a mockery of these sports, this is about all you have left to do. This is about one of the only ways you can protest. If they're going to allow things like this, then you know what? These men can come in and destroy these men pretending to be women and see how they like it. Because that's what they're doing to women's athletics. They're corrupting it. They're destroying it. And now we see someone else, you know, taking a stand in a way that they feel they can by destroying this transgender who is trying to take over women's powerlifting in Canada. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.